Time cards. Time cards can be accessed any number of ways throughout the system. If you are at the home screen, you can click on the edit button in the time card field from that employee list to bring you directly to that time card. You also have the option of selecting a time card tab and typing the name of the employee that you would like to edit. Select and double click on the employee to open the time card. If you do not do a search for the employee, you can still navigate through the list and double click on the employee to navigate to the time card from here. You can change your view under Preferences, or you can change it using the Pay Period View selection located here. Currently, we are in Weekly View. This will change it to Pay Period View. To expand time cards so you can see everything on a larger screen, you can maximize the screen. Here we can see all the employee punches, we can see the employee schedule, any miscellaneous hours, regular hours, and total hours. If you scroll down the page, you can see the total accrual hours. If you are tracking attendance points, they will show up here in the middle, and the total hours for the pay period are located at the bottom right-hand corner. If you need to edit a punch, you may do so by clicking in the field of the punch you'd like to edit and changing the time. Once again, the time can be entered in military time or by simply adding a time and entering A for AM and P for PM. Minutes can be added as well for both military and standard time entry. Anytime you make a change to a time card, you will be able to see any changes made but not saved by the red flag indicator on the punch field. If you need to add a punch to a day that has no punches listed, simply click on the field which you'd like to add a punch and add the necessary time entry. When you are completed with your adjustments, click Save. After you have clicked Save, you will notice the red flags have disappeared, letting you know that the time card has been saved. If you are using schedules, you will notice that some punches have exceptions listed next to the punch field. If you are not sure what the exception stands for, you can click on it. This will bring up the exceptions list. As you can see here, ED indicates early departure. The colors are customizable, as are the exceptions. If you are utilizing auto launch or you would like to see the hours calculation details, you can do so by going to Window, Hours Calculation Details, or by hitting the F7 key on your keyboard. This will show you how the punches are being calculated. We can see the break minutes here of 60 minutes. We can also see that there is rounding. The punch-in time is 9 a.m. and the punch-out time is 6:35 p.m. Whereas the paid time in is 9 a.m. and the paid out time is 6:30 p.m. If you scroll over to the right, you can see the total of exceptions and the hours listed for each of the line items. Here you can also see the rules that were applied to each line item. In the event you would like to change an automatic lunch, you can do so by clicking on the purple clock icon to bring up the detail for each day. To remove an automatic lunch, click on the Override Out and select Meal Override. You will notice a red flag indicating you need to save the changes. Click Save. From here, you can see the hours have been changed from 8.5 to 9.5, letting you know that the lunch has been removed from the employee's time. You can confirm this by returning to your hours calculation details and see the break minutes have been changed to 0. If you need to change a department for an employee, you can do this by changing the time detail once again on the purple clock. Click the purple clock icon to open Time Detail. Here you can change the hierarchy level. This will allow you to change the employee's position, department, location, company, or any hierarchy you have set up in your system. Click on the Details icon to access a transfer record where you can change the position, department, division, location, or any other hierarchy you have set up in the system. You will notice the hierarchy has changed based upon the selection made at the top of the drop-down. When you are satisfied with your changes, click OK. Once again, we see red flags indicating this needs to be saved. Click on Save. The screen will refresh and the changes are made. Above, you have the option of adding comments to the time card. Comments can be added as a whole to the entire time card in the comment selection, or you can add comments to a specific day. To open up the individual day comments, click on the purple clock icon to open up the time detail. Here you can add an in comment or an out comment. After you finish, you will again see a red flag indicator. Click Save to save your comments. If you need to add an item to a time card besides regular pay, such as vacation, sick time, jury duty, or any other miscellaneous pay type, you can do so under Miscellaneous Pay on the menu bar or by double-clicking on the Miscellaneous Pay line. To add a miscellaneous pay item, insert a new row. From here, you will see the select date you wish to apply the miscellaneous pay. Select the pay type from the drop-down, then the hours will be added. The rest of the fields are optional. You can allocate these to a different department or hierarchy level by clicking on the Position Department selection screen indicated by the magnifying glass. Then choosing the department you'd like to assign this to. Click OK to exit Details window. When you are finished, click Save and this item will be added to the time card. If you are utilizing Accrual, adding time directly to the time card will still reduce the available balance for the accrual. At the end of the pay period, the employees will approve their time card by clicking on the Employee checkbox, and supervisors will approve by clicking on the Supervisor's checkbox. You have the option of setting up a third user or reviewer. Approvals must be saved to complete the approval by clicking Save. The time card also comes with an audit trail. To access the audit trail, go to the action and then click Audit. Here we can see everything that has been done with this time card, as well as the date changes and time. We can also see the old and new values as well as who made these changes. This completes the time card training module.